Today, in Lesson 2, we are going to focus on this part. In fact, there are only two main points. First, find out the gradient of the line using this formula. 2. Identify x and y intercepts. First, let's look at first one. You need to find out the gradient by using this formula. M equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. The M is the value of gradient. The last session we have been through the gradient at very basic level. For example, here are some linear equations, and we can find out the gradient straight away because the gradient is next to the x. For example, the question A, the gradient is minus 1. Question A, the gradient is 1. Question B, the gradient is 2. Question C, the gradient is minus 1. The question D, the gradient is minus 2. Question E, the gradient is minus 1. And last question 5, the ingredient. Question Y. Question 5, the gradient is minus 1 over 2. However, sometimes you are only given 2 points. For example, let's look at question 1. The question 1 is, find out the gradient of the line drawing the given point. The given points. The first question. So you are given a pair of points. The point 1 is 2, 6. And point 2. And point B, 3, 8. What you need to do is use this formula, y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1, to figure out the gradient. Actually, as we know, this is x and this is y. As we know, the point A, 2 is x, 6 is y. Point B, 3 is x, and 8 is y. So let's put the number under this 1, 1, 2, 2. So then you are going to use this formula to find out the gradient. So y2 minus y1, which is 8 minus 6. x2 minus x1, 3 minus 2. So then you can get the answer, which is 2. So the ingredient, is So the gradient is 2. So the gradient is 2. Let's look at the other one. Question B. You also are given 2 points. -5, 1. And point B, 2 and -3. As we know, the point A, -5, is x, and y equals 1. In the point B, x equals 2 and y equals -3. You also can put number underneath. Then you use this formula to figure out. -2 minus 1. y2 minus y1. Then the x2 minus x1. The answer is -4/7. And that's the gradient. Check point 2. You are going to find out the x or y intercept. Let's look at question 2 as an example. For example, you are given the answer. For example, you are given the equation, and you are going to find out the intercept. First, you assume x equals 0. Then you put this into this equation and figure out the y. Then figure out the y value. 2 times 0 plus 3y equals 6. 3y equals 6. So y equals 2. Next, you are going to assume y equals 0. You also put this into this equation and figure out the x value. 2x plus 3 times 0 equals 6. So 2x equals 6 and x equals 3. And then you can write like this. X equals 0, so you put x here. Y equals 2, so you can put 2 here. Then x equals 3, you put 3 here. And y equals 0, put it here. So you can get the intercepts. So then you can draw the graph. This one, find out the point, is 0 and 2, which is here. And this one, this point, 3, 0, which is here. Then you link them together. As you can see, this point is y intercept, and this point is x intercept. That's everything. Thank you.